Caution is out. Turn 4. About time she picked up speed. About time. About time. All right. Let's try it right now. Here we go. We're racing. All right, it's Sierra Smith in the 22, out to the quick lead. 299 Fred Benoit second. Ricky Rogers in the 4W has third, but the 19 car looking like she might want that third spot. All right, third spot now goes to the number 19 car of Jenny Barber. And up front, we have a challenge for the lead. It's the 299 of Fred Benoit, trying to work the high side, not quite able to make that work. And he's got Jenny Barber in the 19 running right behind him now. All right, 2 laps to go. This time by for Sierra Smith and the rest of these bombers. All right, we're heading around turn 4, heading for the start-finish line. That will bring out a checkered flag. Not a checkered flag. I'm not that big a hurry to get this over with. That brings out the white flag. We got one more time around for the bomber class. Out front, it's Sierra Smith in the 22. 299 is Fred Benoit. Jenny Barber pushes way up high in turn 3. That opens the door up for the 4W of Ricky Rogers. He moves back to third place. All right, now we have a checkered flag. And the checkered flag is for the number 22 car. Sierra Smith. Second place goes to 299. Fred Barber. Fred Benoit in the 299 takes second. And that means racing is soon to follow. All right, Nathan Rahi, the 25R. He leads them to the start-finish line. They're away. They're racing. Here we go. All right, Carter watched the 88W, Jason Langford. He had them all covered last week as he was the fastest thing in the Emod class. And the 10W, the 10E, Dwayne McWhorter having a little trouble getting going. And now we have some wrecking going on over in turn 4, but everybody's still moving forward. Chris Robo did a little spin, spun right in front of the 88W Jason Langford, but both cars still on track, still rolling. All right, your leader out front is Mason Castaneda in the number 1 car. Nathan Rahi in the 25R is second. Jason Langford in the 88W challenging Chris Robo in the 16 down the backstretch for third spot. All right, Mason Castaneda in the number 1, pulling out to a substantial lead now. Nathan Rahi in the 25R still running second. Third, fourth, and fifth pretty much running nose to tail. It's Chris Robo in the 16, 88W Jason Langford, and now the 58 car of Hunter Flanagan. All right, it's still Castaneda in the 1, the 25R, Nathan Rahi, the 16, Chris Robo, the 88W, Jason Langford, the 58, Hunter Flanagan. That is your top 5. And we got Flanagan into the back of the 88W with a slight little spin over in between 1 and 2. That slows Jason Langford way down and sends him to the pits. And that sends Flanagan in the 58 up to 4th spot. All right, your leader in the 1, Mason Castaneda. He's checking on out. 25R, Nathan Rahi. He has second. Battle right now. Best battle on track is for third. Chris Robo in the 16, Hunter Flanagan in the 58. All right, here comes your leader in the one car, Mason Castaneda. He takes the white flag one more time around. And still the best battle on the track is for third. Here's the 16 car, Chris Robo, the 58 car, Hunter Flanagan. They have one lap to settle third place. All right, there's your checkered flag. There's your winner in the one car, Mason Castaneda. Second place goes to the 25R, Nathan Rahi. Third place, it's going to be Chris Robo in the 16, holding off Flanagan in the 58. And that is heat. And we have Gilbert Perez the third in the 36, Roy Walker in the 9W coming together right here just past the start-finish line. Looks like Gilbert Perez the third may have gotten the worst end of that as he has to slow way down. That lets Roy Walker in the 9W to speed away. Meanwhile, the white flag was out for your leader, Eric Rahi in the 5A, and Eric Rahi having to slow way down as he doesn't want to get in the middle of this mess. And that just about cost him a victory as he slowed down for the three back markers. By the racers as they go around. And there's your green flag, and they're away and running. The number 41 car is Wade Jones out of Jordanton. The 18 is Sean Moore from Bandera, Texas. Starting third at 22P, Michael Pesic out of Victoria. Starting fourth at 35, Tony Blankenship out of Victoria. So all these here people, these foreigners, they're not from the area. They're from On to second. Tony Blankenship in the 35 has third. Michael Pissick in the 22 is your fourth place runner. All right, the white flag is out. This time by for the 41, Wade Jones. He has one more lap to roll around the track and claim his victory. Second place, 18, Sean Moore. Best battle, only battle on the track right now is for third spot. Tony Blankenship in the 35, Michael Pissick in the 22. There's your checkered flag for your winner, 41, Wade Jones out of Jordanton. Second place, running home now is Sean Moore from Bandetta. All right, here it is. This is your battle for third spot. It's going to go to the 35 of Tony Blankenship out of Victoria. All right, Sean Klein in 11. He's still your leader. Took the lead in turn number 1 and hasn't looked back. Second place is the 7 car, Johnny Torres. Nathan Sturts in the 84. Running third as the field goes by. They get 2 laps to go signal from Kevin Sullivan on the flag stand. All right, the 11 car, Sean Klein, rolling past the start-finish line with a white flag. That means this is it. Last time around for your street stocks in heat race number 2.
It's over. Yeah, I'm bringing home good news. Yeah, I was sitting.
All right, here we come to the start-finish line. That is the number 11 car, Sean Klein. He is your winner in heat race number 2, street stock. Second place, number 7, Johnny Torres. Third place goes to the 84, drop to the rear, as he so often does in the 77. We're racing Abel Solis in the 5A off to a quick jump.
Baby, that ought to rate some kind of change.
So now the challenge is for GB Carter in the 77 to crank up that VW Rabbit known as Thumper and see if he can bring that to the front after spotting the field, giving a shotgun start. Here's your leader, 5A, Abel Solis. And 1 lap is what it takes for GB Carter to move from last to second. And his next challenge is to get around the 5A of Abel Solis, and that's probably a pretty good challenge because Abel Solis in the 5A usually runs pretty well. 68E, Kevin Ebers is holding down third. into turn 4. Looks like Abel Solis going to hold on for the win. The 5A Abel Solis, GB Carter 77 running home second. All right, here they come. Green flag time. Let's go racing. The 68 of Braden Becker, and yes, that was enough of a bump to get the 14 car David Sheffield out of the way. And I don't think David Sheffield's going to appreciate that in the least little bit. As Braden Becker in the 68 put the bumper to the 14 of David Sheffield, got him loose and got the door open for him to retake. Starting lineup is race number 1 in your limited modifieds. All right, Hunter Flanagan in the 58. He's leading them to the start finish line. Here we go! All right, David Shuri around coming out of turn number 2, and we have a caution, so we didn't get very far. Looks like David start finish line. Come out of turn 4, the 89, Stephen Whitaker, making a charge on the inside. Shuri on the outside of the 38 has enough speed and momentum to hold him off. At least for now, as we go into turn 2, down the back stretch, it is David Shuri in the 38 pulling away a little bit. But Stephen Whitaker's charge usually comes right about now in turn 4. He tries on the inside once again. Not going to happen. Meanwhile, in third place now is the 161 of Hector Aguirre. Hector Aguirre. This is usually where Whitaker makes his move coming out of turn 3. Let's see what he can do. Not going to happen. Your winner, 38, David Shuri. Second place, Stephen Whitaker in the 89. And here comes third place in the 161, Hector Aguirre. I think we're born in the 56, starting to open up a little bit of a lead on Dustin Butcher as they head down the back stretch. Third place is still the 2R of Ray Shulman. Eddie Ross in the BD2 has now moved into fourth spot. All right, 2 to go for the field. As they roll past this time, 56, Mark Bourne is your leader, 90K, Dustin Butcher second, third is the 2R, Ray Shulman. White flag out, Rockbourne in the 56. Alright, here comes your 56 car is your winner. 56 Buck Bowen with the win. Second place going to 90K. Dustin Butcher. Third place is Ray Shawlin in the 2R. And I said to lead them slowly around. Very slowly. Alright, here we go. We're ready to go racing now. Let's do it. Racing is on! All right, once again, Sierra Smith in the 22 out to a quick lead. Fred Vanoy in the 299 running second. And Jenny Barber in the 19 currently in third as we head down the backstretch into turn 3. And the 299 car. Fred Vanoy had a plan, but apparently it didn't work as he tried to work the outside next to the wall to go around Sierra Smith and lost control of the 299 car, pushing him back to fourth spot. Up front, it is the 22 of Sierra Smith. 19 of Jenny Barber in second. Third place, Ricky Rogers in the 4W. All right, down the backstretch. Jenny Barber in the 19. She has an idea she might like to run in first place for a while. Not going to happen as that backfired. She had to hit the brakes and pushed way up coming into turn 4. That opened up the spot for the 4W of Ricky Rogers. He takes second. Sierra Smith having problems controlling that 22 down the front straight, and it wins up with 22 Sierra Smith banging into the side of the 4W Ricky Rogers. As we come out of turn 4, it is Ricky Rogers, the man in control. And hopefully someday he'll pick up some speed. But right now it'd be good. Let's do it. Let's go racing. And Sierra Smith in the 22 with some problems getting going. Up front, it is Ricky Rogers in the 4W, but he's got company. The number 19, Jenny Barber, right there behind him. And the 299, Fred Vanoy, also wants to get in on some of that action up front. He holds down third, but he's got his sights set on second place. And we have a drag race for second place down the backstretch. Driving it in hard up top is 19 of Jenny Barber. And she holds on to second. Your leader is still the 4W of Ricky Rogers, running third, 299, Fred Vanoy. And the 21T of Tyler Gilpin having his own off-road adventure coming out of turn number 4, but he's back on the track and he's racing. All right, up front, the battle is for the lead as Jenny Barber looks on the inside of Ricky Rogers. Not able to make that work in turn 4. As Rogers maintains the lead, Vanoy in the 299 continues in third spot. All right, Jenny Barber running in hard. Usually drives it in hard into turn 3. Let's see if she can make it stick on the low side. No! Unfortunately, kind of saw that coming. She pushed up and collects the 4W of Ricky Rogers. Always slow to go. He's out of turn 4, and he's going. And he's getting a charge on the inside for the 299 of Fred Vanoy. Not going to happen for Fred down there, I don't think. And definitely not going to happen for Fred as he spins up. And everybody manages to avoid the 299 somehow or another. Meanwhile, up front, Ricky Rogers taking advantage of everyone having to check up to miss the 299, and he's out to a quick lead. As 299 still having a race adventure over on the backstretch. And winds up on the infield, and that'll bring out a caution. As Fred having a hard time keeping that taxi under control. So that left one any second now. Nope, still hasn't gone. Still hasn't gone. Still hasn't gone. Still hasn't gone. All right, here he goes. Now we're racing. All right, making the move on the inside. 21T. Tyler Gilpin now takes his off and goes into second. Charging up from further back in the pack is the 19. Jenny Barber puts herself right back in that top 3. And Sierra Smith in the 22. She moves into fourth. Up front is still the 4W, Ricky Rogers. right, going past the start-finish line, your leader, 4W, Ricky Rogers, second place. Tyler Gilpin in the 21T, third place. Taking a look for second is the 19 of Jenny Barber. All right, on the backstretch, the 88 of Alexis Hendricks, 7 problems, going very slow. Meanwhile, up front, the 4W, Ricky Rogers, stepping out to a pretty good lead. Second place, Tyler Gilpin is holding on in the 21T. And the 22, Sierra Smith, with some problems going through turn 2, slows way down, as does Fred Vanoy in the 299. And Fred Vanoy seems to have slowed way down and picking back up again. So, everybody's still rolling, just occasionally going real cautious. All right, we have a new second place runner now as the 19, Jenny Barber, moves into second place. Tyler Gilpin in the 21T falls to third. Up front is still the 4W of Ricky Rogers, but we now have a caution light out. So he's been very late in going to the gas. And then very late again, coming all the way out of turn 4, but he's ready to go. And Tyler Gilpin in the 21T giving him a helping hand as we go into turn number 1. And if they're not careful, they're going to get locked up. They didn't, but it's a bad thing for Tyler Gilpin in the 21, as when he breaks loose from the 4W, he has a little and we have a green flag, and we're away, and we're racing. And it's Ricky Rogers, who had a big lead to start out before the green flag was even thrown. It's like the rest of the field didn't believe we were going green that time, but we are, and here we are racing. Ricky Rogers, 4W, has the lead. Second place, Jenny Barber in the 19. Third place, 299, Fred Vanoy. All right, it's Ricky Rogers in the 4W. Closing in is Jenny Barber in the 19. Third place still 299, Fred Vanoy. Fourth place, Alexis Hendricks. She's still out there running. All right, you can tell Ricky Rogers starting to push it, starting to fishtail that car in the turns as he's feeling the pressure from Jenny Barber in the 19. All right, here is the white flag for your leader, Ricky Rogers, as the 299 car, Fred Vanoy, takes off and goes to the pits. We got one more lap to settle first place, and it looks like it could be a pretty good run to the finish here. Ricky Rogers in the 4W has the lead, 19, Jenny Barber running right behind. Coming to turns 3 and 4. Now's the time for the 19. If she's got something, we need to show it. There's your winner in the 4W, Ricky Rogers, second place. Going down when he's putting on the gas. All right, he held it as long as he could. Now it's time. Let's go racing. All right, up front, it's the number 1, Mason Castaneda, the 5A, Eric Rahi running second. Jordan Sandoval in the 69 jumps into third. And Chris Robo in the 16. Manages to control that car over in turn 3. So far, so good. Lost a lot of spots, but didn't wreck anybody. And we're still rolling with a green flag out on the track. Up front, it's Mason Castaneda in the 1. He's starting to pull away from your second place car in the 5A of Eric Rahi. Jordan Sandoval in the 69 running third. All right, man on the move right now is the 58. That is Hunter Flanagan. He is now up to third place. Another car on the move is the 88W. That is Jason Langford. He started in the back, and he's about mid-pack now, moving up. All right, here's your leader, Mason Castaneda. Second place is Hunter Flanagan in the 58. Flanagan has charged hard, and he's looking for first place. All right, we got a slow car. Get good figure in this on the backstretch. That's the 10E of Dwayne McWhorter. Looks like that is going to work out for Hunter Flanagan. He is going to take the lead coming out of turn 4. And Dwayne McWhorter gets past on both sides, but he has done a pretty good job of slowing down Mason Castaneda in the 1. That allows Hunter Flanagan in the 58 to get away. So Hunter Flanagan, with a little bit of a block from the 10E, Dwayne McWhorter now has the lead rather substantially over Mason Castaneda in second. Third place runner is the 5A of Eric Rahi. And we got a couple of cars coming together out of turn number 1. Looks like Nathan Rahi in the 25 auto 69. That is the 5A of Eric Rahi. All right, Hunter Flanagan leading him to the start-finish line. He's ready to go, so let's do it! All right, as we come around, looks like Hunter Flanagan in the lead. Number 58, second place is Eric Rahi in the 5A. Third place now is Mason Castaneda in the 1. Jordan Sandoval in the 69 is in fourth. All right, Hunter Flanagan in the 58, starting to stretch out a pretty good lead. Second place, Eric Rahi in the 5A. Third place is Mason Castaneda in the 1. All right, up front, it's all about Hunter Flanagan in the 58. He's broken off to a pretty good lead. 5A, Nathan Rahi in second. Mason Castaneda in the 1, running third. Jason Sandoval with his problems, the 69. Jordan Sandoval going around over in turn number 3. And that'll bring out a caution. As Jordan. Here he comes. Time to go, racing! All right, Hunter Flanagan saw a big lead disappear with that caution, and he's out to reestablish that. Second place running is the 5A of Eric Rahi. Third place is the 1, Mason Castaneda. As we got a pretty good group of cars coming 3 wide out of turn number 1, but so far so good. Got a little rubbing between the 69 and the 16 going through turn 2, but everybody comes out okay. Up front, it's Hunter Flanagan pulling on out again. Eric Rahi in the 5A has second. Third place is Mason Castaneda in the 1. And Castaneda looking on the inside, try to take that second spot away. All right, pretty good fight going on for second spot right now. Eric Rahi in the 5A, Mason Castaneda in the 1. They're doing battle. Up front, it's all about Hunter Flanagan. He's checked on out one more time. All right, we got some contact going in out of turn 4. Eric Rahi in the 5A, Mason Castaneda in the 1. They get together, but they're still rolling, and we're still racing. And Mason Castaneda in the 1 has slowed way down coming out of turn 4. That may be a flat tire after that. Can't really tell if he has a flat tire or not, but this looks like the symptoms of one as he came together with the 5A, and that is going to bring the caution out as the number 1 Mason Castaneda of modified feature race tonight. There you go, away in racing, 58, Hunter Flanagan off quick into the lead. Eric Rahi in the 5A running right behind, and Cheryl Gray in the BD5 is getting a challenge from the 25R of Nathan Rahi. All right, once again up front, Hunter Flanagan checking on out. Second place, Eric Rahi, 5A. Third place, BD5, Cheryl Gray. Fourth place is the number 25R. It seems like we just a couple laps ago we sent him to the back. Now he's in the 4th. White flag time, out. This is the last lap, folks. Hunter Flanagan with a big lead. Second place, Eric Rahi, 5A. Third place, BD5, Cheryl Gray. She's got to hold off the 25R of Nathan Rahi, who would like to get a third place finish tonight. There's the checkered flag for your winner, Hunter Flanagan in the 58. Second place, 5A, Eric Rahi. Third place, BD5, Cheryl Gray coming home with a third place finish. Nathan Rahi in the 25R, who got sent to the back early, manages to work his way back up to a 4th place finish. All right, Wade Jones in the 41. He's going to lead him around, and he's ready to go right now. Coming out of turn 3, he's on the gas. We got a green flag. We're racing. All right, Wade Jones in the 41, not fooling around, but we've got a problem with the 84 car, Nathan Sturts. He pushes, hold him a little longer, but not that much. It's time to go. Here we are. We're racing street stock style. All right, it's a little closer now up front. Wade Jones in the 41's out quick with that 11 car of Sean Klein right there with him. Number 7, Johnny Torres is running in 3rd. All right, here we go. Lap 2 in the book. Wade Jones, your leader. Sean Klein in 11, running second. Third place is Johnny Torres in the 7. All right, Wade Jones in the 41. He's holding on to first, but it's getting a pretty good chase right now by the 11, Sean Klein. All right, Wade Jones pulling out a little bit of lead now over the number 11 car of Sean Klein in second. Third place is Johnny Torres. Fourth place in the 18, that is Sean Moore. All right, Wade Jones, 41-11. Here's Sean Klein. Third is the 7 of Johnny Torres. Got a pretty good battle for fourth. Sean Moore in the 18, Nathan Sturts in the 84 battling out right now for fourth spot. All right, our two leaders, Wade Jones in the 41, Sean Klein in the 11, worked their way around the pure stocker, the number 9 of Johnny Westfall. Wade Jones in the lead, Sean Klein in the 11, running second. Third place, number 7, Johnny Torres. Johnny Torres working his way around the pure stocker number 9 Johnny Westfall, and he loses a tire, looks like. Yes, Johnny Torres has lost a tire. Over going into turn 2, looks like one of the wheels went flying over the wall off the number 7 car. Because we're going racing, here we go. 41 Wade Jones takes the green. All right, Wade Jones back out front. Sean Klein in 11 doing his best to work his way around. Sean Moore in the 18 trying to hold on to that third spot, but Michael Pusick in the 22 is going to give him a challenge as we go around turn number 3 into turn number 4. All right, your leader still Wade Jones. Second place, Sean Klein. Third place, Sean Moore. All right, Wade Jones still in the lead. All right, they roll past, start finish. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they shoot past the start finish line. All right, there's your leader, 41, Wade Jones. He gets the white flag. One more lap around for the street stocks. And over in turn 2, the number 11, Sean Klein, goes for a spin. Let's see if he's able to get back on the track and get out in front of the number 18, Sean Moore. It's going to be tight. The winner, no doubt, Wade Jones, 41, second place. It's going to turn into a pretty good run here. Looks like Sean Klein, 11, going to hold off Sean Moore in the 18. And that's the way they finished. This is Street Stock Feature. And he says, right about now is a very good time to go racing. All right, out front is 5A. Abel Salus, Braden Becker in the 68 breaks with him, as does the 14 of David Sheffield. The top 3 break away from the rest of the pack. Keep an eye on the 77, GB Carter. He likes the challenge of starting in the back and working his way to the front. All right, on the outside, looks like the 68 Braden Becker going to make that work as he takes over the lead, as Abel Solis has a little problem coming out of turn number 2, getting a little squirrely, and that costs him 2 spots as the 14 David Sheffield now moves into second. Falling back to third is Abel Solis. They have a caution. Abel Solis bringing him around on the slow side. And he's ready to go now. Here we go. Sport Compacts. Let's go racing. All right, it's Abel Solis in the 5A. He's out to the lead. Second place, Braden Becker, 68. Third place, David Sheffield in the 14 as we come around to complete this lap. And Kevin Sullivan giving the black flag to a couple of the back markers. Up front, 5A, Abel Solis trying to hold off the 68 of Braden Becker. Third place, David Sheffield in the 14. Up to fourth now, the 77 GB Carter. All right, looks like the 68 Kevin Evers going to heed the black flag and go off the track. All right, challenge now for the lead. On the inside, Braden Becker in the 68. On the outside, 5A, Abel Solis. And moving into third, the 77 GB Carter. All right, we're still battling for the lead. Abel Solis on the outside, Braden Becker on the inside, and we've got a new challenger for the lead as 77 GB Carter looking to get around both of them. He works the high side. He's around Braden Becker in the 68. He's drag racing down the backstretch with Abel Solis in the 5A for the lead. And we've got a slow car on the inside. That's Debbie Metcalf in the 94. She could come into play here. There's your new leader. Takes the lead. 60 is number 77, GB Carter in the lead. Abel Solis drops back to second. Third place is Braden Becker in the 68, but he's getting a strong challenge from the 14 of David Sheffield as we go down the back stretch. All right, GB Carter got around the other two cars. He started in the back, he's in the front, and he's putting together a pretty good lead now. Second place is the 5A, Abel Solis. Third place, 68, Braden Becker. Fourth place, 14, David Sheffield. All right, GB Carter in the 77 pulling away to a huge lead. Second place, 5A, Abel Solis. Third place, Braden Becker in the 68. Fourth is David Sheffield in the 14. And they have separated themselves from the rest of the pack by quite a bit as well. All right, GB Carter, he's caught up to the back of the field, starting to put some cars a lap down in the 77. Second place runner still the 5A of Abel Solis, running a strong second, but third place is right behind the number 2 running car. That is Braden Becker in the 68 as he takes a look on the inside, going through turns 1 and 2. Not quite able to make that pass. All right, GB Carter in the 77 gets the 2 laps to go signal as he runs by the start-finish sign. Here comes Abel Solis in the 5A. He's second. Third is 68 Braden Becker. Fourth is the 14 of David Sheffield. All right, white flag is out. It's for GB Carter in the 77. He has one more lap to claim his win. Second place is Abel Solis in the 5A. Third is 68 Braden Becker. They've got one more lap to settle who's going to finish second in this one. There's your winner with a checkered flag, 77 GB Carter. All right, we're waiting on second place. He's coming across the line right now. 5A, Abel Solis takes second. 68, Braden Becker takes third. David Sheffield. Brock Bowen, sponsored by 89 Motorsports, Mullins Race Engine, Hughes Chassis, Triple Cross Ranch. Finish line will be the number 38 car of David Shuri. He has control of the pack as he takes them through turn number 4 and ready to go racing! All right, David Shuri on the inside, Buck Bowen on the outside, and coming along right with him is the 89 of Stephen Whitaker. And Stephen Whitaker and Buck Bowen, they get together going into turn 3, but they're still rolling and we're still racing. And a little bit of coming together also right at the start-finish line between the same 2 cars. Out front, David Shuri in the 38, Buck Bowen now working on the low side, trying to get around, get into the lead. Once again, driving in real hard, probably too hard, is the 56 of Buck Bowen. That spins out David Shuri in the 38, and that brings out the caution. David Shuri leads him around. For green flag, there it is, let's go! All right, in on the inside, David Shuri 38 on the outside, 89, Stephen Whitaker, third place, Dustin Butcher in the 90. All right, Stephen Whitaker with a little problem over in turn 2. That opens up a door for Dustin Butcher in the 90 to take the lead as both Shuri and we got a caution flag out as the number 10 car of Caleb. It's David Shuri in the 38 leading them, and he's leading them right now to the green. Here we go. All right, breaking away quick. David Shuri in the 38, Dustin Butcher in the 90. As they go side by side at the start-finish line, Shuri leads that lap, but not by much. Dustin Butcher in the 90, working on the low side. Shuri on the high side. Ray Shulman in the 2R has third. And we have a caution. We got 2 cars around over outside of turn 90. Dustin Butcher in second. They got the green, and away they go. All right, it's David Shuri going a little high into turn 2. That opens up a spot for Dustin Butcher in the 90K. He takes it. He's in the lead. Second place, David Shuri in the 38. Third place, Ray Shulman in the 2R. As we come around to complete a lap. Yay! No cautions, and we're still racing. All right, Dustin Butcher in the 90. He's starting to put it down and pull away a little bit. David Shuri in the 38. He chases back up as Dustin Butcher has a big-time problem all of a sudden down the backstretch. He takes his car to the pits. Up front is David Shuri in the 38. Ray Shulman in the 2R. Hector Aguirre in the 161. Now taking over third spot, followed by the BD2 of Eddie Ross. All right, it's Shuri in the 38, Shulman in the 2R, Hector Aguirre in the 161. They run 1, 2, 3. Eddie Ross in the BD2 running in fourth. Fifth spot is the BD3. right, it's Shawman in the 2R. Start to close in on your leader, 38, David Shuri. Hector Gilly, 161, runs third. Eddie Ross, BD2. He's right there in the picture as well. All right, we got them side by side down the backstretch for the lead. David Shuri in the 38. Looks like he's going to have the horsepower to pull away a little bit, but Ray Shawman right there on the inside as we come through turn 4. David Shuri takes the lead. Shawman in second. Hector Aguirre running third. Looks like the 11 car Tommy Grothhughes out of San Antonio taking that car into the pits. All right, out front it is Shuri. Second place Shawman. Third place Aguirre. Fourth place Eddie Ross, BD2. Car on the move, 56 Brock Bowen. All right, we got one spun around over in turn number 4. That is Max Helms in the 74. Looks like he's got that car moving, but not quite quick enough. That'll bring out the caution flag. Max Helms in the 174. 161 has third. All right, here we go. Green flags waving. We're racing. All right, up front it's Shuri getting a bang now from the 2R. Ray Shawman as they head across the start-finish line. In third still, 161, Hector Aguirre. BD3 Cheryl Gray now in fourth. Buck Bowen in the 56 has moved into the 5th spot.
If it's not Cheryl, then I'm going
All right, up front, still Shuri, second place. The Ray Shawman, third place, Hector Aguirre. But it's a tight pack running for about the top 8 cars, all running pretty much nose to tail. All right, Ray Shawman goes way up high in turn 4. That's going to cost him as he drops from second place back to third, and he's being challenged on the inside by the BD3. Second place now becomes the 161 Hector Aguirre. All right, it is David Shuri, the 38, Hector Aguirre, 161, Ray Shawman in the 2R. They run 1, 2, 3, but there's plenty of cars right behind them as the BD3 spins up a little bit, and that causes the whole group of cars to check up behind him. Everybody's still rolling, but that puts a big separation between the top 3 and the rest of the pack. All right, it's still Shuri, Aguirre, Shawman running 1, 2, 3. Hunter Flanagan has broken off into the 1st spot. All right, up front is the 38, David Shurey. He puts the lead together going down the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. Right behind you, the 161 of Hector Aguirre. Ray Shulman in the 2R spins, and that is going to collect the 58C of Hunter Flanagan over in turn number 4. Shulman slid up, and Hunter Flanagan in the 58 had nowhere to go as Shulman was challenging Hector Aguirre in the 161 for that second spot. And so we have to see now how badly the two. All right, Shurey leading them around through turn 3 and into turn 4. He's leading them slow. He's leading them slow. He's leading them slow all the way through. He's ready to go. Let's do it. All right, out quick. It is David Shurey in the 38. Hector Aguirre in the 161 has second, third places. Cheryl Gray in the BD3. Brock Bowen in the 56. Got to keep an eye on him. He is challenging right now for that third spot. As the field gets 2 to go. All right, we got 2 more laps to settle this in the limited modifieds. Up front, David Shurey pulling out to a pretty good lead. Hector Aguirre in second place, but he's got 2 fast cars right on his tail. And Hector gets a hit from Cheryl Gray, gets another hit from Brock Bowen, and they go away, and Hector in the lead. Hector Aguirre in the 161, BD3, Cheryl Gray running third, fourth is Eddie Ross in the BD2. We have a green flag, turn them loose! All right, David Shurey shot out like out of a cannon to a big lead as Hector Aguirre in the 161 goes second. White flag is out. This is the last lap of the evening. Out front is David Shurey. Looks like he's got a win in his pocket. Hector Aguirre, if you know Hector, you know how crazy he's going to get if he takes second place in this. Here comes your checkered flag for your winner, David Shurey. Second place, Hector Aguirre. Third place is Cheryl Gray in the BD3. Fourth is Max Helms in the 170.